Happy New Year. Happy New Year. It is what, 2018? First motivational forum of the morning in 2018. Want to say good morning to everyone here on this nice, brisk, cold morning. Anybody else be feeling like just laying in the bed or just cuddling up, snuggling up, not want to leave, not want to get out? Anybody else? When the weather gets cold, you're like, man, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing but just kind of stay in the bed. Don't give me an alarm clock. You know what I mean? Don't bother me. Just want to chill. Well, good morning, everybody. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope everyone had a wonderful, really brought the new year in again with the mindset that this is the year. This is the year for you. I just want to come before you this morning quickly. Quick reminder before I get started. Some people join early, some people join later, but I want to remind you, January 16th, mark your calendar. I'm having a free webinar. It's going to be on strategic goals and success webinar. And so I'm going to share in that webinar, again, some strategic steps for goal setting for this year. I want to walk with you as you set your goals and your targets for this year up and coming. On that webinar, I'm also going to be showing you some things. What are some of the most common things that hold people back from, a lot of people set goals, a lot of people set targets, a lot of people start with New Year resolutions, but then what happens after you get a certain amount of days? What happens after a certain amount of weeks? Why is it that people set goals, they get so excited in the new year, and then all of a sudden they find themselves going back to where they were before? They find themselves not being fully committed to those goals and are accomplishing those things. And so I'm going to share a lot of that on the webinar. I'm going to share with you some personal things that I've experienced and then how I get over that and what it is, the steps that I do. Because again, we all face those things, but sometimes if we face them and we try to find out what is it and why is it that we're doing what we're doing, a lot of times the way we're made, we ask ourselves a question, and if we don't know the answer, we're always going to give ourselves an answer, and that answer could be wrong, and that answer could set us in the wrong place. And so on that webinar, January 16th, I put the link right here in the post so that you can sign up. Again, it's going to be limited to the first 200 people that sign up. Again, this is a value. This is something that I've done over the last 5 years. I would say 7 because I've been working with the NFL after my career was done for 7 years. But over the last 5 years, I've been doing a lot of these goal setting, target setting, success webinars, and then strategic sessions with individuals as a life coach, as a life strategist. And I want to do it for you. I love to give. I love to support. I love to walk along this journey. And so I want to do it for you. So again, if you have not already, make sure you sign up. The way you sign up is right here in the link in this post. It'll just take you to a page where you'll just basically put your email address and you'll put your first name. And you will then receive an email that will have the link that you can then use for the webinar. The webinar will be January 16th, which is a Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 8:30. It's an hour and a half. I'm going to walk with you as you go through this. It's going to be very interactive, so you'll be able to type in questions, you'll be able to type in comments, you'll be able to ask those things, and it'll be an opportunity for you to grow, for you to learn. And even if you feel like, man, you got this, it's still important for it to be reinforced. You see, the person that is not open and not willing to continuously learn, that's the person who has reached the maximum and the peak of their experience. And so what I want to do and what I recommend to you to do is be a part of it. You're always going to hear something that I guarantee you it will be one of the best webinars you've ever had. You've ever been a part of it. I guarantee you. Matter of fact, if you don't enjoy it, I'll give you your money back. Hey, it's free. But I just guarantee you, typically for these sessions, man, I charge upward from $300 to $500 for these things, and you're going to get it at no cost because it's my New Year's gift to you. It's my way to engage you. It's my way to partner with you to help you maximize your potential. You see, at the end of the day, we all have jobs, we all have, businesses, and we all look at quotas. We all look at things, okay, I want to get this many targets, I want to get this many clients, I want to get this many sales, I want to close this many accounts. But at the end of the day, how many of you guys know that the number that's given to you may not be the number in which that maximize your potential, which means you may be able to get more of that. And if you're truly honest with yourself and you ask yourself, you know what, am I maximizing my potential? Yeah, sure, I can get these numbers, sure, I can do this stuff, but are you reaching your full potential? And I think at the end of the day, success is all about maximizing your potential. Success is not about matching a number that someone gives you. Success is not just about doing basically just good enough. Success is not even just about doing a little bit more than you did yesterday. Success has everything to do with you maximizing your full potential. And I'm not just talking about full potential in finances. No, I'm talking about full potential in every area of your life. And so again, that's why I want you to take part with me in this webinar, because we're going to kind of go through that. I want to share with you, again, just what my philosophy is on success. What do I believe success looks like? What does it mean? What is the difference between those that succeed and those that fail? What is the deal with when we set goals? You know, what are goals? Okay, what are goals? A lot of times, a lot of people have the wrong idea of what goals truly are. You know, at the end of the day, for me, I always understand that it starts with a vision. The vision is that end result. The vision is that visual picture that you see on the inside. It's intangible. And it means that right at this moment, you're not ready for it. But it is an indicator. It is a gauge. It is a coordinate. It is a GPS. It is a direction to share with you, to show you where you're supposed to go and what you're able to do. But here's the great thing about, one of the great things about vision. When you receive that vision, one of the principles of vision is that you're not ready for it yet. It just sets the coordinates. It just gives you the optimism. It just gives you the encouragement. It just gives you, the sail in terms of what direction you need to go. And then from the vision, everything starts. Then we start to set goals. Then we start to set targets. Okay? And that's why goals are so important. Goals are not the end all. Goals are the checkpoints. They're the checkpoints on our way to fulfilling our vision. And so on the webinar, you guys, I want you to take part in it. I'm going to share with you. We're going to walk through. It's going to be very, very interactive. I'm going to ask you some questions that's going to cause you to dig from deep down within. It's going to be questions that's going to allow you to discover. You're going to definitely need a pen and a pad, okay, at that time, because you're going to be writing. You're going to be fleshing your stuff out, and you will be writing out your future. You will be writing out your destiny. So I encourage you, grab a friend, grab your son, grab your daughter, whatever it is. This is something for everybody to do. I was fortunate to play 10 years in the league, okay? And I never went to a game. Without having goals. I never went to a practice with having some type of goal. Matter of fact, every day, okay, in the morning and at night, I write down goals. Okay, I write down and go, why? I write down my goals, why? Because in the morning time, what does it do? It sets sail for where I'm going. Okay? And at nighttime, why do I write it down? Because at the end of the day, no matter what happened during that day, I got to remind myself where it is that I'm going. And so again, I'm going to be sharing all these secrets, all these steps, all these tips to help you be successful. And so I want to encourage you, man, if you have not, make sure you sign up. Send that link out, because again, I want to get as many people sign up right away. First 200, okay, then I'm looking to shut it down. So make sure you're part of that. Make sure you're friends. Make sure you share this. Matter of fact, right now, make sure you hit the share button. Share this on your page so that other people can access it, because we're going to have a great time. And I guarantee you, it'll be the best webinar you've ever been a part of. And so definitely act now, move now, do what you need to do so that way you can be a part of it as well. All right. And so again, to do that, just simply just go ahead and follow the link that's in this post, and go ahead and make sure, just go ahead and sign up, and you'll receive an email with the link on where it's going to be located when we do it. All right. And so listen, man, I just wanted to kind of give that to you. Quick little shout out, a couple things to empower you and encourage you as you set your new year. Man, listen, this is a new day. It's a new year. Remember this. I'll leave you with this today. Do me a favor. Thank you for sharing. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you for sharing the video. Okay. Again, go ahead and share it. I'm going to give you a shout out when you share it. So thank you, Dawn, for sharing it as well. Let me see who else. Anybody else share it? All right. Well, everybody go ahead and push the share button. All right. Remember this. 7. 7 is the number of completion. 7 is the number of perfection. And so that means as we just closed out of 2017, let last year be the number of completion. That means this: you may have completed some projects. You may have perfected some things last year. But as you move into this year, that number 7, meaning completion, means this: not only have you completed some things that you planned out, but maybe you completed some things where you started to say, you know what? I am finished with giving myself excuses. I've completed that chapter of my life where I give myself excuses. Or you may say, you know, I've completed that chapter of my life where I do more harm to myself by doing the things I know I shouldn't do than it is that I run after my goals, than it is I run after the vision. Maybe you completed the chapter of your life where you were just growing into something, and now you figure this new year is a brand new year because you completed that last part. You see, we all have our past, we all have our present, we all have our future. Well, let 2017 be completed and be perfectly your past. And let 2018, let this be the year where you accomplish more, you do more, you believe more. You know, in life, I want you to be an over-believer. Be an over-believer so you can be an overachiever. Just challenge yourself. What would happen in your life? What would happen? How would your life change? Mentally, emotionally, socially, financially, physically, how would it change if you became an over-believer? That means that when somebody says something to you about something you can do, or you have a desire, you have a vision, you just say, you know what, I'm going to be an over-believer and I'm just going to believe that this is going to happen. I'm going to believe that this is for me. I'm going to believe that I'm going to get that job. I'm believing that I'm going to change my life. I believe that I'm going to reach this goal. I believe that I'm going to make this amount of money. I believe that I'm going to have this impact. I believe that I'm going to be a success to my community, in my family, build this relationship, repair the hurting relationships. I just believe it. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just believe that it will. And if you believe it will, what will you then do? You see, first it starts with the belief. Then it starts with achieving it. You see, we have to believe it first, and then we can achieve it. And so this next year, number 7 means completion. It means perfection. But what's amazing about the number 8 is it means new beginning. And see, that's what I love about this year. You see, this is 2018. It's a year of new beginnings. See, I don't care what it looks like. There's a famous passage that I love, okay, in the Bible. It says, old things are passed away. Now behold, that means you got to hold it and be with it. Behold, all things are new. This is a new year for you today. This is a new opportunity. It doesn't matter what happened yesterday. That's why the greatest gift that we ever was given in life, is time. Because wrapped up into time is our past, our present, and our future. You see, ladies and gentlemen, 2017, the number 7, that was our past. Well, we're right now in 2018. The number 8 means new beginning. Well, it's a new beginning for you in your relationship. It's a new beginning for you in your belief system. It's a new beginning for you in the things that you want to accomplish physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically. It's a new beginning. New relationships, new accomplishments, new chapters, new challenges, new goals, new visions. See, last year, in 2017, maybe we needed to complete one chapter and say, you know what, it's time for me to pursue my passion. It's time for me, yes, I'm working on one job, but it's time for me to fulfill my work and passion that I'm created to do. Maybe that's why I'm here now. Maybe that's what I'm going to take advantage of in 2018. Or how about for somebody in a relationship? Maybe you have a tension in your relationship with your children, okay? Or an ex-spouse or a relationship that fell apart. And you say, you know what, that's the past. Well, maybe in a new year, I get to start all over. Maybe I need to ask that person to forgive me. Just say, I'm sorry for what happened. Even if you feel like it's not your fault. You say, you know what, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I want to complete that chapter where I hurt people, or even whether I'm not trying to, my actions or intentions or ill intentions or whatever it is hurt people. Maybe the way I transitioned from 2007 to 2018 is calling somebody or writing them a letter or sending them a text and say, you know what, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my actions, whether I intended it or not, has hurt you. Please forgive me. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. You can't have a new beginning if you're still holding on to the old. But you have to exit the old and enter the new. And so maybe it's something, maybe it's a relationship. Then I encourage you, you know what? Make it right. Doesn't mean that it will always be right. It just means that you do what you can do. And sometimes just saying, you know what, I'm sorry. Maybe that's enough to complete 2017, to get you into a new beginning of 2018. Because at the end of the day, when you forgive, okay, when you forgive someone else or you ask for forgiveness, it does more for you than it does for them. And so how about that? How about financially? 2017, okay, was a year where you felt like you were just keeping your head above water. It felt like you had more bills than you had finances. How about 2018? You start saying, you know, I'm really going to look at my expenditures. I'm just going to take a personal inventory, take a calculated look and see, okay, what am I really spending my money on? What am I really doing? Where's my priorities? Because you can always tell the priorities of a person by looking at that bank account, by looking at that financial statement. You can always tell. And so maybe in this new year, you say, you know what? Okay, yeah, I did relax a little bit, and I wasn't as precise, and I wasn't the CEO of my family by making sure that I'm calculating the finances and where they go and allocating them towards things that's adding to me versus taking away from me. Maybe that was 2017, but maybe in 2018, I start to look at it. I start to write down my priorities. Write down my core values. And I start saying, okay, now where am I going to put my finances? And how does my finances, okay, the expenditure of my finances line up to what these core values, these core principles are? So maybe that's where you're at, 2017, 2018, finances. Or maybe you're on a job right now. You've been on your job, you may be jumping jobs here, there, and there. And you feel like, you know what, you're a great worker, you're a great support staff, you're great all this, but there's something on the inside of you. There's a vision you have. There's an invention. There's just an idea. Let's just start there. Sometimes the word invention just seems so big for somebody. Maybe it's just an ideal you have. Well, maybe let 2017 be the year that you continue to give yourself excuses, or you just continue to convince yourself every day. Convince yourself like it is work to do nothing. It's work to retreat. It's work to keep having these ideals come up and you just push them down. Well, maybe the new beginning is all about, I'm going to write this thing down now. And I'm actually not only going to write it down, but I'm going to write out steps. I'm going to write down the pros and the cons. I'm going to write down the cost. What does it cost me to do this? And then I'm going to write down, what does it cost me if I don't do this? What if you don't pursue your passions? What if you don't pursue your dreams? What if you don't pursue your ideals? What if you don't ask for forgiveness? What is the cost to you? Yeah, there may be some financial costs, but there's some emotional costs. There's some mental costs. There's some spiritual costs to where when you don't go after becoming all that you're created and meant to be, there's a cost to it. And that cost is expensive because we only get one life. And every day these ideals continue to come up. These thoughts continue to come up. You listen to a song, it brings you back to a moment on something you need to do or something you're supposed to do. Or you hear something, you watch something on TV, oh, wow, man, that could be me. Yes, it could be you. It should be you. It's supposed to be you, but it's only supposed to be you. You see, these reminders are reminders because every day there's two things that you're supposed to do in life. Number one, you're supposed to expand. That means you're continuously supposed to grow. You're continuously supposed to continue to grow, be more, do more, experience more. You're never supposed to stay still. You should be learning every day. You should be challenging yourself in one way or the other every single day. There's no river in this world that stays still and is healthy. The Dead Sea is the Dead Sea. Why? Because things come in, but it never pours out. See, 2018, new beginning. Let's pour out. So number one, we're supposed to continue to expand. Another thing we're supposed to do, everybody, is to express ourselves more. See, there's more things in you. Some of you guys have wonderful voices, but you only use your phone to talk to people. You don't use your phone. You don't use your phone and the voice recorder on there to go ahead and sing that song that's deep on your heart. Because somebody needs to hear it. Somebody will be blessed from it. Somebody. We have computers and we watch all different stuff and we do all this different stuff and we go on social media, but you're not writing down not writing down those short stories that's on the inside of you. You're not coming up with quotes of your own that will inspire not only you, but other people. You see, maybe 2018, and my desire is 2018 is the year of new beginnings. It's the year where you start acting upon those things that allows you to expand who you are. You are a masterpiece. You're called God's greatest masterpiece. That means that there is no duplication, only imitation, but nobody can do it but you. Nobody can become the greatness that's on the inside but you. But you got to make the decision. You got to make the decision. You got to do the action. You got to be the overbeliever. I know life hits you on all sides. And I know things happen to make you want to doubt, and things happen to make you want to turn back. Things happen. I mean, every time you want to do something, you got another voice of excuses and problems and reason why. I know that. But how about we bury that in 2017? In 2018, we say, yes, I am an overbeliever. If you're willing to be an overbeliever in this year, I want you to type a 1, okay? Type a 1, just put a 1 in there. If you are willing to be an overbeliever, and here's what's going to happen. Just as soon as we say this, and as soon as you commit to this, there's going to be something that comes up. It's going to come up, and it's going to test you. Are you going to be that overbeliever? And here's what I want you to do. When it does come up, I want you to confirm to yourself, I'm just going to believe, no matter what it looks like, feels like, or sound like, I'm going to believe the best. And I want you to see the best. That means visualize the best. What would it look like when you've accomplished this? What would it look like when you've overcame that? I want you have to go on the inside. See, the words don't matter as much if you can't visualize it. So what I want you to do, part of being an overbeliever, is visualizing, seeing yourself overcoming, seeing yourself accomplishing it. And then with your mouth, I want you to say it. No matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter what it sounds like, I still believe. And so that's what we're doing this year, you guys. 2017 is beyond us. 2018, the year of the overbelievers, baby. Overbelievers all day, all night. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. We need each other. There are going to be times we need each other to walk through life with each other, to help each other. And so today, every day, continue to confirm, I'm an overbeliever. I'm an overbeliever. I'm sure you can think about right now, you can think about 3 things that you need to become an overbeliever in. And let today declare to yourself, I am an overbeliever. I will be an overbeliever in this new beginning. A new beginning has everything to do with there's old and then now there's new. You are a new person this year. It doesn't matter what it looks like, doesn't matter what it feels like, doesn't matter what it sounds like. You can declare it for your life. You can see it in your mind, and you can achieve it in your hands, and you can walk it out. And so again, you guys, I want to thank everybody for sharing this message. I want to thank everybody for your feedback. I want to thank everybody just for your interaction. Definitely, if you have not already, make sure you go. It takes as simple as I even timed it up. It takes 7 seconds. 7 seconds for you to go, okay, and click and type in your email address. Now, if you got one of them funky email addresses where you thought it was cool when you put it in, it was like, yeah, I'm the triple decker fly being on the left side 2018 at gmail.com, then it's going to take you a little longer than 7 seconds. But for all those who have regular email addresses, then you can go ahead and just fill it out so that way you can be a part of it as well. You'll be receiving more information once you sign up. and as we're leading up. And so listen, I want to thank you guys again, for taking part in this. I want to thank you guys. If you like these messages, if this is encouraging to you, definitely go ahead and like these, like them, post your comments, okay? Subscribe to my channels, okay? Definitely my YouTube channel. Got a lot of great things coming up this year for you guys. If you have not as well, make sure you definitely check out the book as well. And let me know this. If in 2017 I promised you something and I did not get it to you, okay? I know I gave a sweepstake for some cards and I did not. Please notify me. Let me know. Send me a message. Hey, Double D, I'm waiting for mine. All right, listen, blame it on my head, not my heart. All right, and so I'll make sure we get that to you as well. So if I promised you something last year and I didn't get it to you, okay, again, it's not because I meant to, but again, please forgive me. Forgive me. New beginning. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Walk it out by example. Definitely let me know. Private message me. Let me know what it is that I promised to give you, and then we'll make sure we take that. We'll make that happen as well. All right. So again, I want to thank everybody, man. Here's time for a little shout out this morning. I want to give you guys a shout out as we're starting this day. Okay, nice little brisk weather outside. You see, I'm all up in the house with a sweater on, so you already know. Tell you what, man, it gets cold. A couple things you feel like doing. One of them is you definitely feel like just, you know what I'm saying, cuddling up, you know what I'm saying, snuggling up, you know what I'm saying, staying warm. And then on the other side, it's time to get your behind moving. You create the heat that you need today, all right? All right, Miss Sita Walker, Grayson Marshall, what's going on, boss, man? I appreciate everything you're doing. Have an awesome year. Natasha, Nicole, Miss Patricia, Dawn, Permenter, yes, ma'am. I never said your last name, Dawn. I always just see your first name. Sorry. Miss Kristen Murphy, have an awesome day today. Miss Denise, Cliff Norton, Rick Wilson, Edward, Marvetta Murphy, also Miss Sonia Whitley, Anthony Johnson, Miss Sherry Jackson, congratulations on engagement. Yeah, she said yes. Shirley Steele Walker, have an awesome day today. Joe Speed, Mike Maroney, Roderick Self, Melissa Freeman, Stephen Young, Bob Ganzak, Chris and Pam Jenkins. Hey, my Oakland family, what's going on? Happy anniversary and happy birthday. I know it's one of them. Miss Julia Nelson, have an awesome day today too. Bucky Buckner, man, have an awesome day today. Thank you guys for coming in today. Thank you for participating. Chip Sheffield, have an awesome day. Lynette Hart, have an awesome day today. Gary Brackett, what's going on, boss man? New Jersey's in the house. Rutgers, baby. Listen, do you know if all the guys that came from New Jersey stayed in New Jersey, you know how good Rutgers would have been? I'm just saying, though. Dawn Perman, thank you for sharing with 20 people. Listen, Dawn is, I don't know, she started over with a new beginning with a bang. So listen, you guys got to catch up to Dawn a little bit, or you can supersede, or you can do your own thing, and you can challenge yourself. So again, share. Okay? If you believe in the messages, if you believe that this is something, I don't want you to ever share or do anything that's not building somebody up. Don't even say anything that ain't building somebody up. So definitely share these things if you believe that this is somebody can help. I know it will, and so I just want to convince you to. All right? Julie Payton, awesome. Have an awesome day as well. Joe Evans, James Sullivan, good morning. Have an awesome day. Curtis Loftus, have an awesome day today. Thank you for joining. Johnny Mitchell, have an awesome day. Thank you. Danny Fro, Steve Salke, Miss Janet Dozier, have an awesome day. Thank you so much. You guys have been awesome. Arvia Gilmore, Sean Fitzgerald, Miss Marta Winter, yes, Angelo Vespi, have a wonderful day today. You forgive me. Thank you, Miss Marta. I appreciate it. Thank you. Really appreciate that. All right. So listen, man, you guys have an awesome and wonderful day today. Make this the best day. Again, this is a new beginning. Make sure you sign up. Make sure you share this. Okay. Before you leave, hit the share button. Okay. Make sure you do it. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out the YouTube channel. Okay. With all other videos, has deeper content as well. All right. So listen, man, thank you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, let me know how I can help you. Let me know how I can serve you. I'm here to serve. I love doing it. It brings me alive. It allows me to fulfill my purpose. So you guys be blessed, man, and have an awesome day. Thank you, guys.